Due to contesting powers in the 1900s, both the DR Congo and Sudan underwent civil wars in an attempt for a new rule to surface that would eventually take each country out of its current rut. Both countries chose to use the power of force over diplomacy to solve their problems. However, while both countries went through a similar struggle, each individual's power struggles were dealt with in various ways. Location: Central Africa. Terrain: vast central basin in a low-lying plateau. Established as a Belgian colony in 1908, the then Republic of the Congo gained its independence in 1960, but its early years were marred by political and social instability. Colonel Joseph Mobutu seized power and declared himself president in a November 1965 military coup. He subsequently changed his name to Mobutu Sese Seko, as well as that of the country's name to Zaire. Mobutu retained his position for over 32 years through several sham elections as well as through brute force. Location: Northeastern Africa, bordering the Red Sea. Terrain: flat, featureless plains. Military regimes favoring Islamic-oriented governments have dominated national politics in Sudan since its independence from a jointly UK-Egyptian rule in 1956. Sudan was embroiled in a prolonged civil war during most of the remainder of the 20th century. This conflict was rooted in northern economic, political, and social domination of a largely non-Muslim, non-Arab southern Sudanese. In 1994, 2 million Hutu refugees flee Rwanda for the Congo after the genocide of the Tutsi people that ended in Rwanda. Interahamwe rebel militias set up camps in eastern Congo and terrorized the local population until 1996, when the eastern Congolese Tutsis led an uprising force against the Rwandans to get them out of the Congo. This then sparked the First Congo War. In response to the uprising, Rwanda and Uganda backed armies of the rebel leader Laurent Désiré Kabila to invade the Congo. The combined effort was called the Alliance of Democratic Forces for the Liberation of Congo Zaire, or AFDL. By December, they controlled eastern Congo, and in May of 1997, they marched into Kinshasa and overthrew Mobutu's government. In 1997, Kabila took his place as president and renamed Zaire to the Democratic Republic of Congo. In total, this civil war claimed around 800,000 lives for both sides. In 1962, a civil war began with the North, led by Southern separatist Anya Naya. Then in 1969, a group of socialist and communist Sudanese military leaders are led by Jafar Muhammad Numeri. Jafar seizes power from the south, resulting in a combined total of around 500,000 lives from both sides. A policy is later outlined for the south. And in 1972, Jafar takes his place as president, uniting both North and South Sudan, and concedes a measure of autonomy to the Southern Sudan, ending the First Sudanese Civil War. In conclusion, both civil wars were very similar, in ways such as how foreign and rebel forces came in to end each civil struggle, and that in each incoming foreign rebel force, the leader of that force was president of a new nation by the end of the war. However, there are some differences, such as the way that each nation dealt with the war, since the Congo used absolute force, while in Sudan's end, both sides were attempting to be appeased. What is trying to be said here is that each individual's power struggle of each nation, while similar, was solved in many various ways that determined who held the power in the end. Thank you for watching.